Hey you guys, it's Marissa. I am getting ready for bed and I wanted to make a video because I wanted to update you guys on Damian. I had some messages on Instagram, Facebook, even some PMs, and it really touched me that everybody crossed their fingers and did all that great positive vibes towards us. Unfortunately, he didn't make the team and he took it hard, pretty darn hard. He did tell my husband, I couldn't even pick him up from school. Like, we had some old friends over that, of the kids that used to go to our school, so that was kind of my excuse to stay home anyways, because the mom, I'm friends with the mom, and so we had been talking, and so I told my husband, I was like, you go get Damian, because I didn't want to see him. I knew as soon as he came out, you know, that I was going to know right away, yes or no. And I guess the team list was up this morning before school, so, you know, I'm just like, oh gosh. And I mentioned he has an aide, and so just in a few of his classes, but I had to put on the log, I communicate with her that, you know, just an FYI, that no matter what the results are, is probably going to predict how his day goes. So Troy said he walked out, and he actually was walking out with kind of confidence, but as soon as he got in the car, he was just like, I didn't make it, and you know, he's like, I wanted to cry, and my husband said, did you? And he said no, which I'm very proud of him, because a few years ago, Damian would have bawled and would have not cared at all. But socially, Damian is really starting to kind of know what you can and can't do, you know, in public. And so, but he let it loose as soon as he got home, as soon as he saw me. And if my friend and her kids weren't there, I probably would have lost it too. I kind of got a little, you know, heartbroken, but he's okay. He picked himself up. He did a good cry session. You know, my dad called up. My dad coached high school basketball for years, and so I think my dad knew he wasn't going to make it. I think we all kind of knew there was a chance he wouldn't. Because no, he's not an all-star player, but I kind of really thought, I had a good feeling, and the coach is his PE teacher, and they just know how passionate he is about it at basketball, but I guess that doesn't matter. And you know, the Mama Bear and me wanted to call up and be like, excuse me, how much do I got to pay you to get my kid on the team? But you know what? That's life. But I did want to soften the blow, and because that's the kind of mother I am, and because Damian just took it so, you know, to heart. And he was like, I feel bad. And I said, why? And his I'm not going to say what his middle school is, just in case, I don't know, not like you guys are going to come down here and get us, but he was like, I said it sucked. And I said, okay, you know, you were mad, it was the heat of the moment. And he's like, I shouldn't have said that. I feel bad. And he's just, oh, such an innocent little boy. Well, big boy. So anyways, there it is. He didn't make it, but I did find a league. You know, it's a little ways away, not too much, not like in our area like it used to be, but it's hard to find leagues, like rec leagues, that aren't really competitive for his age group. But I found one, and I told my husband, hey, if we got to drive a little farther than we do, and he said, that's fine. So he can play up until the age of 17. So knowing that that was there for him, it kind of was like, okay. And I kind of did promise him an iPhone. He's on Instagram because he just likes to take pictures of the Sacramento Kings and stuff, but he has his own Kindle, so he does it with that, but his Kindle doesn't take photos, so I might just find like a used one somewhere. I don't know, but anyways, there we go. That's it. Thank you, though, for all of like your well wishes, and that was so awesome. Like, I was telling Damian about it, and he said, they don't know me, and I said, no, they don't know you, and they don't really know me that well either, but they were thinking about you, and I think he kind of thought that was cool. So there's that. It's okay. We picked ourselves up, and we'll be okay. And he wants to try out for freshman year in high school. So I'm like, gosh, that's even harder. So anyways, I got a big response to my challenges. Like, it was really just going to be for me, but I have most of you want to do it with me. And so then, of course, I had to text my friend, one of my crafty friends, and I'm like, okay, I feel all this pressure. I'm not saying it like you guys pressured me, but it's like, gosh, if we're all going to do this, then I want to like make it kind of like professional. Not professional, but, you know, just not like make a video and be like, hey, you guys, it's Marissa. Today's 6x6 pads. Good luck. Beep. You know? So I just put down some of the things that I want to do want to use 6x6 pads, veneers, paints, stamps. I'm well known for buying a whole bunch of stamps and not even using them. Project Life cards, gosh, 12x12 paper, not just 6x6 paper, but 12x12 paper. And speaking of 12x12 paper, I know a lot of you went and got this flippin' 8.5x11 paper from Michael's. Remember the whole Dear Lizzie and Amy Tan, remember all this paper? What are we going to do with that, you guys? I'm not saying like we have to use all our stuff and get it all out of here, but we do kind of have to use our stuff. I mean, gosh, like what the heck are we going to do? Maybe it's good for card makers. But I did have a subby. Oh gosh, what is her name? I know your name. Smarty Pants Kids or Smarty Kids Pants? Smarty Pants. Oh gosh, her name is at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it, but she had mentioned that, you know, a lot of the challenges she does. Oh, I got a rat tail going. Hold on, sorry. You know, it's like you don't have a purpose for making something. But what you said was absolutely right, because I thought, gosh, she's right. It's like, or I think she said, you know, I don't do a lot of challenges because it's like we're just making something to make something. I think that's what you were saying, but it totally makes sense because I thought about it. I was like, she's right. It's like we're going to do all these things, and it's like, what are we making? Like, who are we going to make it for? I guess for us? Does that make sense? I'm not going to do, like, myself challenges like, oh, I have to do a card because I don't do cards. I mean, for me, it's just going to be Project Life, I guess, or layouts. That's probably what I'm going to do is use up this stuff in layouts. But you could do it with a card. You could do it with a mini album. You could do anything you want. I just want us to use our stuff. So 12x12 paper. I mean, we all have these stinking pads. Sorry. All these dang pads. And not just the pads, but like, oh my gosh, I have towers of 12x12 paper. And that's after I purged stuff. Tags. Oh my gosh, you know I love my tags. I love all my little itty bitty alphas. I love all my die cuts. That was the next one. Die cuts. And stickers. But I don't want it to be like, okay, do a layout with one sticker. Like, let's put them alphas. Let's create something where we put a whole bunch of alphas down. I don't know. No rhyme or reason. Not like junk, but I mean, I've seen layouts where people spell out a whole entire title with a whole bunch of thickers, or, you know, make some tags and use your thickers like the die cuts. I guess I kind of want to make it more specific. So maybe I'll use, you know, I have that huge iris case of all my different die cuts. So I thought maybe I could, I don't know, pull out one of the cases, the Maggie Holmes, and use some of that. So help me out. What do you guys think? I mean, am I thinking too much about it? I guess I kind of want to have it a little organized. Does anybody want to help me? A friend of mine who's local, Ashley, had mentioned that we could use Instagram hashtags, and anybody that's on Instagram, we can like hashtag it like use it or lose it. No, because I'm afraid if we look up like use it or lose it, it might be like, I don't know why I thought it'd be like porn. Not use it or lose it. Or what if it's like some weight loss thing, or I don't know. Use it or lose it challenge. Use it, UI, lose it. The Yuli challenge. I don't know. The 2015 challenge, whatever. But what do you think of that? Like hashtagging it on Instagram. Or what if we made like a Facebook? No, I don't do Facebook group because here we are on YouTube. So help me. Or should I just put up a video and go, all right, you guys, this week I'm going to use my Project Life cards. Go ahead and let's do it. I don't know. I mean, is it too, like, is it not fun if I make it like all professional, like not like a chore, but you know what I mean? Like, follow the rules, because I don't want there to be rules. I just want us to have fun, and I want us to use our stuff. I don't want to be like, oh gosh, I have to use 6x6 pads, like, you know, I mean, or maybe I could just give us 5 things and you got to pick from there. Give me some more feedback. Like, I'm really blown away that you guys think it's a good idea. I mean, because I see a lot of people say, let's use our stash, but I really want to use my stuff. I don't know. And then maybe for us, I notice a lot of you guys wanted to watch your spending too. What if it's like we can't bring anything in until we take something out or until we use something, and then we can bring it back in. I don't know. Hold each other accountable. So let me know, should I organize it? I mean, you know, make it like, all right, am I thinking too much? Anybody else want to like co-host it? I feel like challenges should have prizes. You know, like when I say host a challenge, I don't know, am I the only one that thinks it should have a prize? I would totally send out prizes to you guys, but it would be like all my stuff. And again, what's the whole point? Like, haha, I used all these up because I sent them to somebody. Like, that's not fair. So, anyways, oh my gosh, I can totally ramble. Okay, tell me what you think. What should I do? So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are the 9 things. See, here they are. These are the things that I want to tackle. I mean, yeah, there's all, oh, washi. Get out of here, washi. Goodness gracious. Great washi balls of fire. Okay, there's 10 things. Should we just pick from that? I don't know. All right, let me know what you think. Thanks again, you guys, for all the well wishes to Damian and for my challenge. Like, that's awesome. I love you guys. I seriously do. Okay. All right, bye.